Okay, we're back in the lathe now. I have it in there just like we had it when we were cleaning out the chamber inside. So now we're going to face off this end here, clean it all up, and get one uniform surface across there. Lock the carriage down. I think on this first pass I can probably run that by hand to get us a good starting point. I think I will make one more cut. Yeah, I'm happy with that now. Tell you what, I'm not quite that happy with it. Let's do this. Let's put high speed steel and see if he'll cut it. I'm getting just a little bit of a burr there on that transition. I believe the carbide tip is tearing it instead of actually cutting it. I'm only taking probably 2 or 3 thousandths at a time here, maybe 5. So we got a long ways to go before we go through our thin bottom. Our finish is looking a lot better. Okay, enough finished fussing with the bottom. Remember, it's going to get covered up anyhow when I put the piece of toolbox liner on the bottom to stop to just keep it from sliding on the workbench. So let's unlock our carriage. And we want to get the carriage stop set again. That should clear. Now we're going to turn this outside and get a final finish on this surface. Got the skim pass to start with. I believe I can get a little more than that, though. Alright, we're around now, but I'm gonna put that carbide in there and just, I believe it will make a little butter finish. This is a finish that's going to be seen here. That's pretty good. I'm going to take one more little skim cut. Okay, well, I'm going to put the lathe in reverse to do that little bit of polishing right there. Then if I do get my fingers up too close, at least it'll be pushing away from me and not, or pulling away from me and not pushing at me. Alright, so now I'm going to turn this around in the lathe. We do have a finished surface here that does need to cool off a little bit before I handle it much more. But we're going to turn it around, but I'll use some shims, some little aluminum shims in there. We have the side perpendicular with the bottom now, and we're going to turn it around and do our final dressing up of the top surface and the spout that comes out the top. Alright, we'll turn around back in the chuck now, in the lathe chuck, turning around with our top out, just like we started a while back. I don't know if you can see it in there, but the reason I left all this extra in here, again, was for the bulk of this, and also to prevent damaging the final surface, because this has been in the mill chuck, tightened down, and it's been in here tightened the other way. We have it on here now with our finished surface over here. Got some aluminum shims in there just to keep from marring that surface we finished. So now we're going to take this down to approximately an eighth from the outside of our flanged opening here. So it's going to be right many cuts to make here. I'm probably fast forward you through most of it. Remember as well, when we were cutting this depth to begin with on here, I stopped that at about 900 thousandths. So we've got some more. When we start getting close in here, we'll go in and get our extra on that so that we can come out with a final pass to clean that up. What a nest of chips. Okay, now we're going to come back out here to the outside. I'm pretty much where I want to be on the outside here, other than dressing up, and I'll take just a final skim pass. But now we're going to start taking, that's 926 thousandths, so I'll roll in. Take it just a little more. Yeah, that's more than I want to take there. I was bumping it. Okay. Now we're just going to start eating away on this until we get down to 1 inch. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's get a little chamfer on. Alright folks, I'll meet you back over at the workbench and we'll do a quick recap on this. Well folks, I hope y'all have enjoyed watching the video. I've enjoyed this little project. I've back over here on the workbench now. I was out here on previous Saturday. It's Tuesday afternoon now, but I glued my a piece of toolbox liner, toolbox drawer liner on here again, just to give it some foundation so it doesn't slip around, not as easy to slip. The Loctite, everything should have plenty of time to cure. Have had plenty of time to cure. I'm pleased with the way it turned out. Like I said, it's the title of this video is way over engineered. A cut off vitamin bottle, you know, works good, but I had some time and I wanted to make a little contribution to Keith Fenner and his campaign for this year. So I'm going to box this up along with about a dozen of the acid brushes. They should fit in there nicely and not get flared out a whole lot. And also a pint bottle of cutting oil. Not sure who will wind up with this. I hope the person that does wind up with it gets an opportunity to watch this series of videos. To add oil back to this is perfectly fine, just to add a little bit occasionally with the pot setting up right. But to get your initial oil in, or to get a larger amount in, turn the pot at about a 45-degree angle, and that gives air somewhere to escape out of these castellations that we put in around there. If you just fill it up like this, it's going to fill up this tube and not give anywhere for that air to escape. I have seen instances on the of guys where they made them out of tuna cans or chicken cans to drill a small little hole in here to give somewhere for the air escape. That's really not necessary though. Again, just hold it at 45 degree and squirt your little oil in and then add it as necessary. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video series. I've enjoyed making this project, and again, more importantly, I hope the person that winds up with it gets many years of use out of it. Thank you. I appreciate your comments, and if you're not already subscribed, I would appreciate that as well.